win. We win the most. There are plenty of personal injury firms, but we are one of the very few that deliver results like these. When your life has been impacted by an injury, there's only one firm to call, Sweet James.
Here at Stater Brothers Markets, we know you're looking for quality. We stand as one of the only companies to have state-certified meat cutters. The result? Custom cuts of meat that are tender, juicy, and flavorful. Stater Brothers, fresh, affordable, community first.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. A disturbing discovery on a local trail. A pair of hikers come across an abandoned dog that had its mouth and neck zip-tied. Details on the efforts to track down the person responsible.
Good morning, I'm Annie Rose Ramos in Sun Valley, where for neighbors, it is a nightmare situation living right next to this junkyard. They say they have been here for years. They are trying to get help. They are trying to get answers. They are trying to get accountability. Here are their frustrations and concerns coming up.
Good morning, I'm Lena Bovan. We're live here at LAX, where United Airlines plane lost one of its tires just minutes after taking off. We hear from one of the passengers on board that flight coming up next.
Good morning, I'm Jessica Holmes. A new report highlighting how unaffordable housing has become in Southern California. The gap between the cost of a home and how much the average family makes is greater than ever.
We know him from the High School Musical movies. Corbin Bleu joins us live to talk about the Disney upcoming 80s and 90s celebration in concert. We'll have him live coming up in the Entertainment Report. Stay tuned.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Kirk Hawkins filling in for Mark Kriske as that heat wave continues across the Southland. Excessive heat warnings, heat advisories, even red flag warnings continuing again today. But we begin with a live look from Long Beach, where we're starting with cooler temperatures. At least our beaches are one place where you can beat the heat. 76 expected to be the high. As we go further inland, the temperature really heats up. 91 in downtown LA, 107 in the San Fernando Valley. We'll see sunny skies, but also smoky conditions that, believe it or not, will actually keep things at least a couple of degrees cooler. 89 in Orange County, 105 today in the Inland Empire, and it's already 102 in the high desert. The high, 113. Well, that is the latest in your forecast for now. Jessica, back to you.
Kirk, thank you. Jury selection expected to begin today in the trial of Alec Baldwin, who's charged with the involuntary manslaughter of a cinematographer. Baldwin and his wife Hilaria brought their baby to court this morning in Santa Fe. Prosecutors say Baldwin shares blame for killing Helena Hutchins, who was struck by a real bullet fired from the prop gun in Baldwin's hands back in 2021. Baldwin has pleaded not guilty, maintaining he never pulled the trigger and that it fired on its own. The armor on the set of the independent film called Rust was convicted on similar charges earlier this year. If convicted, Baldwin faces up to 18 months in prison.
Concern growing in Sun Valley over a property that's been turned into a junkyard. A frustrated neighbor says there are piles of trash, old vehicles, and hazardous waste. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos live with the details for us. Annie Rose, good morning.
Frank, and it has been going on for years. It has been a frustrated past 2 hours, I can tell you that, in trying to find some sort of clarity and answers. Frank, I've been on the phone with Mayor Karen Bass's office, the LAPD, LA City Fire, LA County Fire, who we understand sent a hazmat team here to this property at one point, Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez's office, and we cannot seem to find a distinct answer or accountability as to when this problem is going to come to an end. We did find an EPA report. It's from July 2021. We're going to pull up a full screen of some of the most egregious things that we picked out from that report. Among it, it says what they found when they sent in their team in May of 2021 in this 6-acre property. They found soil samples had traces of arsenic, cobalt, copper, lead. The team also found over 100 vehicles on this property, 109 vehicles alone that they counted, and then 5 more cars that a CHP team found as vehicles of interest. They also found a burnt down home and 2 shipping containers that were converted into a living space. And I can tell you back here live, just standing for the past hour near this location, you can smell the burning, you can smell some of the toxicity, you can smell batteries, car batteries, and the smell of them sort of decaying in the sun. I want to bring in Elena because you have lived next door to this location for 3 years. Talk to us a little bit about, we have photos that you're giving us because you say this driver that we're standing in was at one point so full you couldn't get out of your home.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, so the trash was backed up here in this driveway and then cars here. So I was unable to leave my gate even when I was going to pick up my husband from chemotherapy. I could not access my house, get in or out. And so I've been on both ends where I can't get into my house because there are cars here, or I can't get out of my house because there are cars here.
Now, it's important to note, we understand from our records that this is a property, the 6-acre property is owned by a woman, an elderly woman. We have reached out to her. We have not been able to get in touch. However, the LA Times reporting that they have been able to get in touch, that they've spoken to her, that she is allowing her son to live on this property, and that the son is the one who has really sort of begun putting all of this stuff here. I mean, we have drone images that we're going to go to in a couple of minutes where you can see just how much is on here. Talk a little bit about what you've seen and what interaction you've had with this person.
Yeah, well, I think like most people, you try and reach out with an olive branch to neighbors as you meet them for the first time. You want to create a kind, welcoming community. Yeah. And when we started to see trash at first, I thought it was just a one-off. And then as the trash built up, I got more concerned because the type of trash that came was really something, that kind of worried me. So burnt car batteries, cigarette butts, piles of fast food wrappers, rotting food, moldy clothes.
Flammable stuff.
Propane tanks that were running unattended. Also big jugs of fuel because there's a generator that's running there pretty often.
We understand the woman who owns this property did go to jail at one point because of this issue. Mm-hmm. You were also telling me a couple minutes ago that there was a bomb situation.
Yeah, so there was something exploded on this property. Neighbors were evacuated from their homes if they were in the area. Neighbors down the hill recorded the shake in their homes. They could feel the rattling. But bomb squads were called in because LAPD said they weren't equipped to deal with a bomb. They were unsure about what the impact would be. And that in itself is pretty amazing to me that they would call in a bomb squad to clear it, but we can't even get LA Fire here to talk about clearing the access to this fire road.
And that's what we're talking about. You and I are standing here, we're sweating, it is hot, it is fire season. The concern here is there is one road in, one road out. And if a fire were to start, which there have been fires on this property, yep. That was something that LA City Fire was able to confirm, that there were fires before here that they have responded to. Is that your biggest concern, being trapped?
Oh yeah, being trapped. And the firefighters will have a terrible time battling a fire if they can't access this with their trucks. They're gonna hand carry hoses, which are very heavy, right, with all their gear and walk into a very mountainous, steep property. So if they could pull their trucks into the property on this fire road, it would make the fighting much easier for them, right? Instead of carrying the hoses up this hill in this heat. Their jobs are hard enough.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear your frustration. I feel it now that I've been trying to get answers in the past 2 hours. Elena, thank you so much. We did just get a update from the mayor's office, who sent us a statement saying this is an issue of public safety for all Angelenos in the area and will involve multiple levels of government and city departments. We look forward to working with the council office to resolve this issue. The councilwoman who represents this area says she also is urgently working on this issue, but residents here say that they have heard this before and they are looking for this to end immediately. Okay, reporting live, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Okay, Annie Rose, we appreciate you bringing us that story this morning. Thanks so much. Well, for the second time in just a few months, a tire has fallen off a United Airlines jet during takeoff. This time happened right here at LAX. KTLA's Alina Bovian live now at the airport with details and, of course, reaction to it. Alina, good morning.
Jess, good morning. Well, thankfully, this flight made it to Denver safely. No one was hurt, but nonetheless, a very nerve-wracking situation for passengers on board and even for people flying out today here with United Airlines. Now, we spoke to several people, all of them telling us it does make them a bit nervous. This flight, it left here at LAX 7 a.m. Monday morning and thankfully did make it to Denver on time. But about an hour before it landed, the passengers heard this.
Tires flying across our nose, 55 left.
Did you see where it landed?
Yeah, so it went across 25 left into the cargo area that's over there to the southwest.
Pilots of an Allegiant flight bound for Tulsa, Oklahoma were the first to be heard on liveatc.net, reporting the wayward wheel as it bounced across the runway at LAX and radioed in their air traffic control. Other pilots also chiming into air traffic control, saying the tire crossed a parallel runway here at LAX. The aircraft lost the tire shortly after taking off here around 7 a.m. Monday morning. It was a Boeing 757 operated by United Airlines, and the plane had about 174 passengers, 7 crew members on board. Less than an hour from landing in Denver, crew members were told to let everyone know on board to brace for impact for an emergency landing. KTLA spoke to a man from Orange County who was on board the flight.
Just like what we've seen on movies before, all the flight attendants in unison were yelling, brace, brace, brace. The emergency landing was over. There was some light applause in the cabin.
And this is the second incident involving a tire falling from a United aircraft mid-air in 4 months. In March, a Japan-bound United flight lost one of its main landing tires seconds after taking off from San Francisco International. In response to this latest incident, take a look. This is a statement from United Airlines saying United Flight 1001 landed safely in Denver after losing one wheel after takeoff at LAX. The wheel has been recovered in Los Angeles, and we are investigating what caused this event. Now back out here live, United Airlines has not released any additional